Yes, welcome back to the second stanza of the program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name remains Nelson Ekujumi, and I still have with me in the studio Comrade Gbenga Soloki, popularly called OGS. Yes, Comrade Soloki, on this second stanza of the program, we want to look at food inflation. This is one area that has challenged both the low and the high, people high up there.
Yes.
We know former President Muhammadu Buhari made a lot of giant strides in the agricultural sector, but he even shut the border to be able to allow local production to find their feet. But sadly, you go to the market, the price of pepper, tomato, rice, beans, even our common garri. So I'm at a loss. I'm wondering, what is really happening? And for me, I think it is important for us to educate our viewers. And it is that when the prices of foodstuffs soars, it is our responsibility to ask even the local government. Because I want to ask, like you and I know, the federal government has no land anywhere for agriculture. Those who are permitted under law to have land is the state governments. And if the federal government wants to intervene in agriculture, the federal government intervenes through the state ministry of agriculture. So I'm happy that Lagos State is having a partnership with the Niger State, and the Niger State governor has boasted that very soon Niger State will be the food basket of the nation. I want to look at those states. What are they doing to arrest this situation? Do they think this is a federal government problem?
Let me say this. I think most of our governors, they don't even know why they are voted into office. That's a major thing. If you don't feel the pulse of the people, you don't feel the interest of the people to uppermost in your mind, that means you are not fit and proper for that office. Because if you have look at some states. Some states have arable lands, perfect for farming. Look at what happened in sometimes in Kwara states when Dr. Bukola Saraki was governor. Songhai farms brought in. You understand? That should be replicated in all the states of the federation. But most of our governors are bereft of ideas. That's number one. Number two, our local government, what are they doing? Look at the partnership when former Governor Ambode was there. He had one. We had Lake Rice. You understand? Assuming we continue at that point, I mean, we'll have gotten a better rice than what we had before. You understand? So at least Governor Sanwo-Olu said, okay, we have one in Imota now.
Yes, the rice mill in Imota.
So if other states had gone ahead to also replicate such, we will have all this trouble. Look at majority of Nigerians who go to agriculture are childlocks who want to milk Nigerians dry. Because why? They also understand the fact that, look, these things are not available. Because
they are not being monitored. They are not controlled.
They are not controlled. That's another thing entirely. But majorly, when I was growing up here in Lagos, we used to have what we call the bulk purchasing. You understand?
Yeah.
Government needs to reintroduce all those things. To also say, okay, then the commission, I mean, the agency, saddled with the responsibility of monitoring price control, should also be up and doing at all the states level. Because if today, if perchance you buy this here as 10,000 naira today, tomorrow the person who bought it today at 10 naira, he has not sold it, he has not exhausted it. But by the time he hears tomorrow that from the market is 15,000 naira, he wants to sell 20,000 naira again. You understand? Then who monitors? Who controls? So those are the issues we need to look at. Then lastly, governments should get involved in all these things, especially in productive ventures.
Yeah,
you understand? Yeah. Government needs to get involved at this point in time. Yeah. Because I have seen, okay, what do we have land for? Mass land all over the country.
You look at a state like Ogun State.
You understand?
What are we producing?
What are we producing?
You have land in Obafemi Owode.
I've been around Ogun State for so many years. There is no central district that does not have farm settlements, farm lands that can be given to interested partners.
And let them even form cooperatives.
You understand? It should be the initiative of the government.
States, yes, of the state.
You understand? If they don't come up with policies that encourages that, who does that?
Because
Two, you see, because what we want to do is just to create, to do things that will be physical. No, if it's just ordinary, let me say this one, ordinary poultry business, let our local government get involved. You understand? If it's just ordinary cassava production, you understand? It doesn't cost us anything to have poultry all over the country. All over the local governments.
Gari should be accessible by
everybody,
even a student.
Yes.
Because I remember when we were at school, the easiest food I said the most is Gari.
You understand?
Gari and beans.
But today, Gari is even out of the
Look at beans.
common man.
Look at beans.
You understand? So government needs to take this thing seriously, and you see, this is not just the state. The local governments too should reinvent themselves. Most of them don't even know what they're doing. Look, sometimes ago, I know of a local government chairman here in Lagos who used part of his local government fund to go and acquire a land for farming in another local government. Oh, while he was leaving, he refused to leave. He left with the document of the land. He was trying to convert it to personal use. Can you imagine?
Well, Comrade Sholoke, I think the main challenge for me is that we as a people, we don't know where we should be looking at. When we are talking about agriculture, we should be looking at the states and local government. Yes. Most of the time, when pepper is 10 naira instead of 2 kobo, oh, it is yesterday it was Buhari, today it has become Tinubu. Tomorrow, whoever becomes president. Meanwhile, the governors are there. The local government.
Yes.
Because we should be able to.
Unfortunately, you see, like I always say this whenever I'm on air. I always say we need constant and consistent political education for our people. We need consistent and constant political education. Even our people they don't even want to reckon with those at the local level. Unfortunately for them, they are the closest to them. Because local government happens to be the closest to the people.
Comrade Sholoke, you know, for me, every time I think about all these problems, people come to me. I have a family, I have a wife who will tell me, you need to see how many pieces of tomato they sell in the market. So I'm like, what is my local government known for agriculturally? What is my state known for agriculturally? I think we need to engage these our governors and local government, authorities.
Yes, I agree with you.
We need to put them on the spot.
How many of them are even ready to discuss with you?
No, even if they are not ready, let us start a program that they will be in the spotlight. That look, our state has this history. Look at, I heard that Ekiti state government is investing massively in agriculture.
Yes.
I'm waiting for the proceeds because I'm going to engage with them. And talking about Lagos, where we are domiciled, I can also tell you for free, in a couple of other editions of this program, we'll be bringing in the commissioner as well as the PAMSEC of agriculture to come and tell us
what they're doing.
Because they need to speak to the people, to make the people recognize, and our people must also recognize that, like we always say, you can't plant yam today and harvest tomorrow. If there's a period. So, but as a people, if we know these are our problems, together we can,
look at the local government like Badagry. Look at local government like Etiosa, that's surrounded by water. You should be able to feed fish farming. You should be able to encourage fish farming. Aquatic. You understand? You could be able to get, those things done there easily. And those on the upper land can also grow some other things. So if by the time we do that, we'll be able to even self-reliant when it comes to food.
Because if you don't have food independence, your independence is nil.
It's nil. Now, like about 2 weeks ago, I was on one program. The people that called and say, tell the president to open the borders. I said, that's not the problem.
They don't understand.
So why must we rely on imported food every time?
Yes, why can't you produce?
If they are not perfected their own, why
will you import from?
No, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the issue of food inflation, the high cost of foodstuffs is one that we'll continue to discuss until the stakeholders get engaged. And you can be rest assured that we are going to take them up to make them sit up and do the right thing. And also, our viewers, we also want you to look at the ball clearly and stop putting your focus where it's not supposed. The federal government should be the least of our priority when it comes to food production. It's under the Constitution of Nigeria, the only authority that has the power for land is the state governors. the state governor is the only one that can sign a CO authority to own a land.
Yes.
Even Mr. President cannot, except maybe in FCTA Abuja.
No, it's who the minister of FCC.
Yes, that will do that, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we want to call it a wrap on this edition of the program today. Till we come your way again next time, please continue to watch the conversation coming to you from TV 360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. Have a great day and bye-bye.